Good evening, and welcome to Portland's Providence Park, where this evening we gather to celebrate the graduates of Ida B. Wells High School's class of 2023. At this time, it is my privilege to announce and to welcome to the stage Portland School Board Chair Andrew Scott, Chief of Schools Dr. John Franco, Principal Dr. Philippe Christich, Vice Principals Jill Altman, Aisha Conning, and Dr. Sara Gandaria, Faculty Speaker Tim Loveless, and our MC Charles Weber. At this time, it is my additional pleasure and distinct honor to welcome the faculty and staff of Ida B. Wells Barnett High School. Distinct pleasure to welcome the class of 2023.
Hey. Hello, everyone. Hey. Okay. On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to welcome family, friends, and faculty to our commencement ceremony. I am Charles Weber, and it has been an honor and a privilege to serve as the student body president of Ida B. Wells High School. Thank you very much. Today is a day filled with mixed emotions. We are thrilled to be standing here, having achieved what we set out to do 4 long years ago. But at the same time, we are sad to say goodbye to the friends, teachers, and mentors who have helped us succeed during these eventful 4 years. Today is a defining moment in our lives, and the last moment we will all share together. Welcome to the Ida B. Wells Class of 2023 graduation! What you just heard was not written by ChatGPT. Okay. We are proud to recognize our platform guests this evening, Portland Public Schools Chief of Schools, Dr. John Franco, and Portland Public Schools School Board Vice Chair, Andrew Scott. Thank you all for joining us this evening. And now, I would like to introduce Chikali Bali, one of our proud graduating seniors. Among other accomplishments, Chikali is a trend-setting wrestler and a recipient for the district-wide Take Flight Native Pride Student All-Star Award. She will begin EMT training next year at PCC in order to become a firefighter. We are honored to have her present the land acknowledgement tonight.
Piali no toca Citlali Bai Molina. Hola, mi nombre es Citlali Bai Molina. Hello, my relatives. My name is Citlali Bai Molina. My father is Michael Bai, and my mother is Tracy Molina. I was born in Toppenish on the Yakima Reservation. Go Wildcats. I open my speech with my native tongue, Nahuatl. I am Nawa, a Chicana. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the land we live on and recognize that Portland is the traditional homelands of the Chinook, Cowswick, Clackamas, Kalapua, Molalla, Multnomah, Tutulton, and Wasco. And remembering those of whom you call illegal. Oregon was once our homelands and a part of Mexico. I want to acknowledge who I'm representing as I'm up here speaking for my relatives in ICE custody and ICE camps, those of whom didn't get to walk or a chance, or even opportunity to grow up, to get a chance at a graduation. I'm representing the mothers, aunts, primas, daughters taken by murdered, missing Indigenous women. I'm graduating, speaking for them and for my father today. We spent the last 4 years learning on these lands. Most of us played sports, Guards Go 6, acted in plays, and the happiest beginning of life memories are here. For some of us, this is home. This land holds stories of great losses, losses most will never feel. We lose our women, clean water, and land. We are currently fighting to keep our children safe. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the Indian Child Welfare Act, as my relatives are currently fighting to hold our families together still. We fight to be remembered, to be treated as equals, as more than just drunk Indians or Mexicans. So as we continue our education journey in lives, please remember those of whose blood was shed for you to have the opportunities and families here today. I am the founder of the Indigenous Kids of South and North America Student Union. I helped create a space for future generations so as they move off our reservations from our indigenous worlds, they have a piece of community here with them. I am so proud to help build a better future for Ida B. Wells. I can't wait to see the future this school holds and the people they help build. To end my speech, land back and la viva Mexico!
Well, that was phenomenal. Okay. Now, let's recognize the two groups that have already performed for you this evening. Entrance music this evening was played by our very own Ida B. Wells Chamber Orchestra. Their pieces included Sinfonia in G Major by J. Stamitz and Balalaika by J. Meredith. The second group is the combination of our concert and symphonic bands. They played Imperial March, very fittingly I might add, by John Williams, and Pomp and Circumstance by Edward Elgar. They will play Highlights from La La Land by Justin Hurwitz during our recessional as well. We are pleased to introduce the Ida B. Wells Singers Vocal Ensemble. They will sing Fly Away Home by Pink Zebra. This will be followed by Omnia Soul by Z. Randall Stroop.
Through the sea.
So, 3 Grammys. I would now like to introduce someone who has been integral to the function of our school. He is kind, accepting, and will always be ready to help those in need. Please welcome the principal of Ida B. Wells High School, Philippe Christich.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes, assalamu alaikum, shalom, dobar dan. Families, friends, district officials, and esteemed guests, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Before I address this remarkable class of graduating seniors, I want to thank their amazing families. Thank you for teaching these humans how to walk and talk, to read books and ride bikes, to throw balls and play musical instruments. Thank you for driving them to practice, for packing their lunches, for cleaning their messes, and eventually teaching them to clean up their own messes. Thank you for being their first teachers, their original guardians. Thank you also for trusting us, the IDB staff, over the last 4 years to take care of your children. We have many reasons to celebrate these seniors, but we also know that they wouldn't be here without you. You can clap it up for yourselves. You deserve it. I also want to thank the amazing group of Ida B. Wells staff. The last 4 years have been unlike any we've seen before. Sudden quarantine when these graduates were 9th graders, endless Zoom meetings, breakout rooms, and changing directives during their 10th grade, masking, social distancing, COVID testing, contact tracing, and relentless uncertainty during 11th grade. And this year, a much-needed return to normalcy with dances and assemblies, group projects and presentations, and long lists of college visits and applications. Thank you for your steady, undaunted, and joyful presence. Thank you for taking care of these kids as if they were your own. And if anyone ever doubted our staff's care and commitment, let them see more than 80 of you who are here tonight. I also want to give a special thanks to our retirees. Rose Mead, Francine Ivins, Hyung Nam, Lisa Walker, Steve Walmer, and Scott Guthrie, thank you for the 150 years of collective service. Class of 2023, despite all the unprecedented obstacles you encountered over the last 4 years, you made it. You're summiting the highest peak of your educational journey thus far. You have accomplished so much along the way. Nearly 200 of you are graduating with honors. Even more of you are pathway completers, having finished at least 3 years in a program of study. You have taken 900 AP exams, and you're receiving hundreds of college credits before even getting your high school diploma. You have also earned over $3.5 million in scholarships and awards, and you'll be representing Ida B. Wells in more than 87 colleges and universities next year. That's pretty great. Many of you will pursue trade programs such as electrical, welding, construction tech, and aviation. Others in this class are enlisting in military service in AmeriCorps. Over the last 4 years, you've organized community service projects, and you served as student leaders. You participated in school plays, art shows, and musical productions. You've broken school records, won state titles, and received numerous accolades. While the global pandemic brought the rest of the world to a screeching halt, you kept climbing. Congratulations on making it to this mountaintop. Enjoy the view, but please remember, there are more peaks to summit. Whatever dreams and aspirations you may have, do not let others stand in your way. If they say it cannot be done, say, watch me do it. If you're not sure what it is that will push you and inspire you, keep exploring until you find it. And most importantly, please remember the one whose name we all carry. Remember what's inscribed on our school seal: lifting as we climb. While you journey ahead, remember to be of service to those around you. It is only by the grace of others that any of us succeed. Recognize the love and support that you have received from others, and give love and support to those around you. We love you, we respect you, and we're so proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
I am excited to introduce our first student speaker, Diwa Rahim. She is actively involved in school clubs as Key Club President, Mock Trial Team Captain, and Model United Nations State Board. She is admired by students and faculty alike. However, her most impactful work is in her local community. She volunteers at her neighborhood library and is a devoted camp counselor. Recognized for her exceptional leadership and community involvement, she has been accepted to Yale University. And next fall, and will most certainly achieve even greater things in the future. It is my pleasure to welcome Diwa Rahim.
Thank you, Charlie, and good evening, fellow students, staff, friends, and family. Most importantly, good evening to the class of 2023. In just a few moments, we will officially be graduates, forever alumni of Ida B. Wells High School. It's an honor to be speaking to you all on this momentous day. And it's an honor that the name of such an inspiring woman is to be displayed across our diplomas. While I was writing this speech, it felt necessary to acknowledge some of the hardships our class has faced throughout our 4-year journey. From spending the entirety of our sophomore year online to having to avoid eye contact with the security guards when you forget a hall pass, being part of the class of 2023 hasn't been easy. And yet, you showed up and you got through it all. Today is proof of that. And it's not because high school miraculously became any less confusing or tricky, but because you found your footing. As I look out into the sea of dark green, I see the faces of kids that grew from the difficulties and emerge as young adults that I'm proud to consider our future. As we take this day to reflect on all the good and the bad, it's important to remember we're here to celebrate something that not everyone has had the privilege of. As an Afghan woman, the educational injustice suffered by women around the world was never just a story to me. I saw the impact it had on the people around me, robbing them of dreams where they could be anything they wanted. We may dread the question, what are your plans after high school? But for many, merely being asked that question is beyond their wildest dreams. We've had the opportunity, unlike so many, to attend school, to receive the tools to find our voice. I know it's easy to sigh over the number of readings a teacher assigns, to protest a pop quiz or procrastinate doing that project. I know I'm certainly guilty of it. Senioritis is definitely not a myth. But amidst it all, we must practice gratitude daily for being handed something that others have fought tirelessly for. We must appreciate the lessons we're learning and cherish the teachers and staff that have worked endlessly to set us up for success. My fellow classmates, don't let your voice go unheard. Use it for the people out there who've had theirs stolen from them. Whatever you're passionate about, grab it with both hands. Fight for it using every tool you have. To the Afghan women who haven't had the privilege of receiving a diploma, this diploma is just as much yours as it is mine. I thank you for being the roots from which I grew. Graduates, say thank you to your family, your friends, your teachers, whomever you grew from. Thank you, and I wish you all luck in life.
So, Times Person of the Year? Okay. I am pleased to introduce our next speaker, Kathleen Bondt. She has been on the varsity cheer team for 4 years and an avid volunteer for the youth cheer team. Kathleen has a mind for justice and has been a member of IWL's leadership, No Place for Hate, and Black Student Union, bringing initiative and compassion to the table. Kathleen is determined to make others feel seen and heard, and she will carry the skill throughout her future. Next year, she will be attending OSU at the Honors College and will be majoring in bioengineering. It is my pleasure to welcome Kathleen Bondt.
Hello, everyone. I am Kathleen Bondt, a young Senegalese-American woman and your fellow graduating senior, class of 2023. The appetite grows for what it feeds on. Once said Ida B. Wells during the Reconstruction era, when African Americans were fighting for more, for better rights, to be heard and to be seen. There is a reason why Ida B. Wells is the name of our school. She represents us, our desire for better and our hunger to achieve. Hunger like how we came out of the pandemic and here we are now, at Providence Park in our green caps and gowns, graduating because of that hunger. I'd like to take you back to 2019, freshman year. We just came out of middle school and into a sea of teenagers, running around campus, lost and afraid. With the start of the school year, so came football games. As a cheerleader, it was confusing to cheer for a team that was not winning. But even though we did not win a single touchdown, the crowd cheered louder. We lost homecoming our freshman year, but the crowd continued to chant. Sophomore year, Zoom, weekend Wednesdays, black squares on computer screens. I think we all know about that. We all went through our own personal struggles during the pandemic. A tree fell on my house during the storm that caused the Oregon fires. During those difficult times and struggles of the Black Lives Matter movement, we changed the name of our school officially from a segregationist and sexist president to an inspirational black woman activist. At the end of the school year, when we were told we would be coming back fully in person for junior year, we were scared. What would our classmates think about how we changed? We were at a low after COVID, but we came out of it stronger than before. Junior year, we were coming back, coming out of the pandemic and already climbing up. Our alumni warned us that junior year would be the hardest. We experienced ups and downs coming out of COVID. It wasn't perfect by any means. And we could not hide behind our screens anymore. But right when we came back, we won homecoming against Lincoln High School. With the additional struggle that it was to transition out of COVID, we found it hard to connect while wearing masks with that continuing barrier. But at least prom was cute, even with our masks on. Before we knew it, we got to senior year. Because we lost a year and a half due to COVID, it made sense why it came so quickly. We are at the top now, the end of one journey. But as Ida B. Wells suggested, we lifted as we climbed. We won our homecoming football game again, and the Guardians pulled through to the playoffs. We climbed to the top despite not having a normal school year until now. Still, we made it here, in these caps and gowns. We saw the chop, and we have achieved it. As a class, we went from lost freshmen, lost in the pandemic, to coming out stronger and more resilient. Our appetite grew with our strength. We got a taste of greatness and ran with it. Now, we are graduating and leaving high school. We are transitioning to a life outside of PPS, and I know for sure all of us will continue to grow. As Ida B. Wells said, the appetite grows for what it feeds on. Thank you.
Our next speaker is someone who is highly regarded by our student population. When asked to describe him, students said he is funny, witty, understanding, memorable, relatable, and knowledgeable. But that doesn't even begin to describe him or the lasting impression he has made on our graduating class. He is the person you can rely on to make you think harder about your opinions, and he challenges your thoughts in a way that makes you a better student and citizen. As we move on to this next chapter of our lives, there's someone many of us owe a deep thanks to, Mr. Tim Loveless.
Parents, family, friends, general well-wishers, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to celebrate with us. It's kind of a big deal. Young people, welcome to you, class of 2023. You can hopefully see a bingo board on the screens. This speech is going to be boring as all get out to most of you, so play some bingo to keep yourself awake. A student made the board. I have not seen what's on it. If you get 5 in a row, please feel free to yell out bingo, but you gotta yell loud. I will consider myself a winner if nobody gets a bingo. And since I want to win, I will not be saying hella, and I will not be saying rad, and I will certainly not be saying hella rad. I've only got 4 minutes for this, so it's a good thing I ate a whole bottle of those diet gummies they advertise after each move on Words with Friends. If they're good enough for Oprah, they're good enough for me. I know you're hoping that I'll be funny. That might be a slight miscalculation. You wanted the Tim Loveless of 6 or 7 years ago. The old Tim can't come to the phone right now. This Tim Loveless has had a pretty rough few years. But you know what's never been rough? You. No, that's not true. You've had some pretty off days over there. I first started teaching at our school in the 2004-05 school year, which I'm pretty sure is the year you were born. That's a fun little coincidence. I've been here your whole lifetime. Or maybe it's a conspiracy. And like the best conspiracies, there's no clear reason why. Like I know Avril Lavigne got replaced in 2003, but to what end? Somebody call Dark Brandon and have him send SEAL Team 6 into Canada and get some answers. Here's an adult problem to be on the lookout for: imposter syndrome. The feeling that you are an absolute fraud and it's only a matter of time before everyone finds out. You do not deserve your successes nor the respect that you have. It's all the result of dumb luck or good timing. It's debilitating, especially if you have to give a major speech at the main municipal stadium in your local city. So thank you, you've been a great audience. Am I a fraud? Utterly devoid of worth and undeserving of all the positive feelings people have about me? Or do people actually respect and value my stupid little opinions? I'm not sure which possibility worries me more. The cure for imposter syndrome is to submit yourself to the horror of being known. Let others see who you are, and you will reveal yourself to yourself in the process. Trust your experiences. Despite my lingering doubts, I have a sneaking suspicion that reality is real. Others will help you form your identity as much as those intrusive thoughts will. In the meantime, it's okay to fake it till you make it, till it's true. Graduation always kicks me right in the feels. On the one hand, I am incredibly proud of you. You have worked hard for this goal, and now you get to realize it. But I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. It ends with you walking off into the sunset to a whole life beyond. We were built to fall apart. I'm sad because once again, my favorite people on campus are leaving. I hope my kids aren't watching. Please, nobody tell them. I'm also jealous. I've been where you're going, and it's a wild ride. I can't help but look back on how the world opened to me after graduation, all the new people you'll meet, all the new experiences you'll have, all the possibilities waiting for you, all the adversity you'll face. Some of it you'll overcome, and some of it you won't. I have seen kids travel the world, get into med school and law school, complete doctorates in linguistics, learn to drive heavy machinery, build homes, make music. Get as much out of the world as you can stand, because eventually it will stop expanding and start narrowing. And that's good too, but in a different way. Remember when we used to live across the street from each other? I met some of you in preschool. I heard about you from older siblings. The golden child is coming. You showed up to Model United Nations as a freshman, getting ready for a conference that was never to be. We saw each other every single day of junior year. We just met in August, and I got somebody new to be in awe of. You pushed me to be a better teacher. I knew that you would have questions, so I had better know what I'm talking about. I never knew your name, but we said hi in the halls every time. Your activism was timely, educational, and inspiring. Black Lives Matter, protect trans kids, fight anti-Semitism, abortion is healthcare, and homeless people are not the enemy. You were the first person in first period every day. You were consistently 5 minutes late to class, or 35 some days. We'd chat in the halls, you telling me your life story over the course of the year, making me 35 minutes late to class. Deep questions outside my classroom in B-Day passing periods. I scared you at Fred Meyer one Sunday. We sat in Arctic cold classrooms and blazingly hot classrooms. S-tier memories. These small things that made up the last year or two or even 4, those memories will follow me around. So here you sit, eyes not quite full of stars yet, but hustling for the good life. What will happen in your next lifetime? I know it feels like you're fully formed and ready to go. That's the way high school Tim Loveless felt sitting where you are. But it wasn't true then, and it's not true now. I hope you take the chance to make yourself anew each day. There are another few lifetimes to go. That's all I've got tonight. You kids, have a great rest of your life. Be kind to yourselves.
Almost done. We look forward to now hearing from our school board and from our superintendent, Guadalupe Guerrero, as they congratulate the class of 2023.
Congratulations, class of 2023. My name is Guadalupe Guerrero, and as superintendent of the Portland Public Schools, it's my absolute privilege and honor to recognize this important milestone in your educational journey. I am proud of each of you and all that you have accomplished to get here today. Here to share congratulations are members of our school board.
I think the class of 2023 has shown their ability to be leaders and activists through their resilience.
I hope that this class never has to go through another global pandemic. I hope that for all of us.
They've shown us that they're prepared to fight back.
I really feel like our students, and particularly our seniors this year, have strengthened their voices.
They believe in who they are and what they're going to bring to the table.
I think that partly comes through a lot of struggle and just a lot of the difficulties of the pandemic.
We need the class of 2023 and other young people to be challenging the status quo.
The class of 23 has been front and center and loud and proud on things such as climate policy, transportation policy, labor issues.
It's scary to move on, and I certainly am scared to move on, especially since I feel like I've gotten so much enjoyment out of being in high school, and I really did like it. But I think that this is just the beginning of what we're supposed to do, and after this year, we will have so much more freedom to make the changes and be a different person and to grow as a person.
That's really my greatest advice for our high school seniors is take those risks, believe in yourself, try crazy things, try things that are really out of your comfort zone.
My hope for them is for them to achieve whatever they want to achieve.
I wish that someone would have reminded me that the limitations that are set on me are only set on me by me.
I wish somebody had told me it was okay not to take a straight path to college graduation or to work or any of the other things that people expect of you, that it's okay to take detours, because those detours off the straight path are the things that enrich your life.
Take more chances. Live, explore, experience life.
I think my advice for the class of 2023 is to take your time. It is to find your path. It's to not rush into anything. You can, whether it's career, whether it's college, whether it's that first job, whether it's your next step, feel free to explore, feel free to try new things, and feel free to fail.
I hope that this class takes flight and really enjoys what's next, this next stage, whatever it may look like, that this stage of life brings opportunity and possibility and fulfillment for them.
Find the thing that really makes them joyful and happy, and it doesn't have to be what you do for full-time work, but do that, pursue that, because lifelong learning is really a joy.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. You are inspiring, you give us hope. I'm so excited to see what you're going to be able to do in this world.
The class of 2023 is awesome.
I want to congratulate the class of 2023. You've made it. I know it hasn't been easy for some of you. Some of you have had a much harder path.
Congratulations to the class of 2023.
All right, class of 2023. Congratulations on an amazing 4 years. We did it.
Here's to your success, graduates. We look forward to hearing of all of your continued accomplishments. Once again, congratulations, class of 2023.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin the presentation of diplomas for the class of 2023. We ask that you hold your applause so everyone is able to hear their name called. Seniors, you may now prepare to receive your diplomas.
Charles Weber. Siklali Bayi. Diwa Rahim. Kathleen Bondt. Travis Brown. Will Barnes. Florence Monique. Callan McLeodry. Brett Clark. Adam Biggs. Julian Freeman. Haley Walsh. Sienna Spezza. Stella Rule. Ida Wilborn. Eva Steinmetz. Raina Misha Ferry. Tyler Messinetti. Nate Hudanish. Winton Hederick. Adrian McAllister. Gabriel Wyant. Sonia Sutherland. Priscilla Morales. Zachary Buckley. Porter Gabe. Iris Turvo. Jordan Lambert. Lillian Samsom. Aisha Makrani. Acacia Cox. Sophie Stenerson. Rowan Womit. Vaughn Hansen. Solus Sampson. Kate Braun. Eden Genevieve Harmon. Emma Bonjour. Jackson T. Brown. Alex Lyle. Catherine Luberstedt. Xander Thomas. Isaac Goff. Brooklyn Everett. Bridget Borden. Isaac Wright. Owen Smith. TJ Walter. Benjamin Bullard. Andrew Thomas Holter. Caleb Jansen. Owen Mahoney. Hudson Amen. Jacob Willis. Robert McMillan. Yara Qasim Hamid. Hamzar Kamara. Parker Feldgore. Terrence Edward Quinn, Jr. Andy Petrick. Calder Karasik. Kai Berry. Rolando Solis. Mason Fleming. Jairus Malinowski. Trevor Smith. Jerry Smith. Prasad Smith. Kyle Follensby. Jacob Campbell. Avery Baker. Edison T.W. Castle. Andrew Webb. Kainoa Ching. Nico Lamonto. Michael White. Lucia Isa Scarlett Long. Isabel Felix Royce. Kai Hoffman. Sarah Burling. Abby Garfinkel. Lucy Sasha Carver. Katrina Phillips. Rachel DeLance. Ryan Elkin. Hannah K. Lowe. Sylvia Holmgren. Natalie Brodsky. Emily Kern. Susie Miyagi. Debony Ibarra. Maisie Lauren Kellyman. Eric Ellison. Ade Safa. Jackson Dudley. Samuel Volk. Erica Arroyo. Anya Aheva. Crement. Soren Holmberg. Owen Stark. Thomas Jaramillo Simpson. Adrian Vargas. Rainford Paula. Jethro Rosen. Connor Baker. Jacob Glass. Elizabeth Mayer. Galia Zaslavsky. Elliot Spawn. Catriel Safran. Ryan Ostertag. Jackson Brown. Catherine Gaines. Eleanor Zaguzzi. Grace Powers. Lilwyn Bringier. Leo Scott. Helena Miller. Rachel Bourne. Laura Ferry. Dylan Williams. Luke Randall. Luke Wages. Clara Sawinski. Molly Joyce. Ella Hinrichs-Poor. Kate Sendelbach. Marin Hansen. May Herring. Yeva Hakabayan. Elliot Crane. Leif Kavarsten. Zachary Powers. Caleb Andreyek. Bennett Martyr. Jordan Winthrop. Nicole Barnett. Mia Rett. Lucy Blower. Olivia Birchman. Kai D. Haddon. Jesse Mitchell Reese. Vivian Rustvold. Orion Hess. Ethan Morehouse. Ben Korak. Jack Brown. Alex Peltz. Kai Mitchell Reese. Andrew Burka. Hannah Kay. Torin Rapaski. Dorian Kodesh. Kel Bolin. Ryan Bond. Alex Bird. Meira Clara Fiber Monroe. Ayla Mitchell. Gavin Smith. Russell Ellis. Sam Gromes. Robin Boyce. Jack Reynolds. Elias R. Kaplan. Connor Alexander. Cassidy R. Belil. Joey Whitaker. Caden Stevens. Vision Farguson Hunter. Kira Vernon Gauthier. Allison Wu Zuniga. Jazz Star. Lauren Zink. Taya Riley. Emil Parker Phillips. Noya Epstein. Jane Colette Richards. Madeline June Cushman. Aliska Cheyenne Yates. Evan Threet. Jason Twanto. Henning Nechtel. Lucas Barrera. Ethan Barlow. Asher Liederfein. Shwaib Dahir. Yasser Bajali. Sabir Abdulaziz Abdul Kadir. Haji Menye. Zidane Abdul Kadir. Bilal Omer. Dee Eris. Ismail Shire. Asiya Shire. Samira Yosef. Jaslyn Williams. Sophia Michelle Tubian. Jonathan Williams. Jasmine Gabriella Foster. Maximus Ronald Newland. Cedar Colley. Oscar Helser. Lucas Fengen. Avon Warely. Dennis Stupikoff. Ellie Uhtred. Priya Malampati. Aaron Wilson. Matthew Jatsura. Grace Bramwell. Eleanor Pig. Eliana Plumridge. Sydney Het. Sydney Olson. Milo Robeson. Brooke Hutchison. Monica Luckman. Julie Grave. Virginia Zanello. Lotta Gentner. Skylar Roy. William Grenville. Theo Aguilar Olson. Indy Kilgore Reyes. Marcus McNair. Maddie Dutt. Julia Walton. Gabriel Jose Sastre. Bridget Nesbitt. Greta Johnson. Olivia Coles. Brady Ringo. Dylan Hall. Amanda McCullum. Carl Kruger. Hernan Costal. Maya Sanada. Nanami Buckendall. Maya Briley. Leo Salos. Severin Seeger. Evan Christie. Thomas Sekaika McKee. Saline Lovett. Sean K. Dunning. Seth Merrill. Jacob Shore. Trey Nelson. Roey Kramer. Maxwell Martin. Jack Carey. Yulia Gorgitsa. Beatrice Sampo. Amy Elliott. Ruby Rasmussen. Shia Kozak. Brennan Mers Smith. Kate Latimer. Dory Black. Emma Hayes. Henry Palmer. Joe Runyon. Eloise Dibble. Berkeley Woodbury. Kylie Elliott. Trotter McLemore. Chloe Schwartz. Audie Etheridge. Emma Elizabeth Drucker. Freddie Sangsteak. Harry Rail. Alima Tao. Elijah Tao. Eamon McMurr. Freya Masterilli. Deborah Graham. Helen Brodall. Lila DiCarlo. Eris Pito. Jackson Oxley. Claire Beckley. Petra Schuster. Benjamin Sage. Kate Rogers. Evan Crow. Trinity Slocum. Claudia Barbieri. Bryn Kirkham. Rochelle Reuter. Sydney Foskey. Sohana Monson. Lola Dixon. Alexandra Colmer. Jamie Perlis. Julian Blaine. Leo Carlson. What's your name? Letts. Sawyer Letts. Sam Hamilton. Eli Berg. Emmett Davis. Keelan Davison. Gus Howard Johnson. Luke Huntington. Mateo Etheridge. Ian Kelly. Benjamin Shados. Ethan Keevitt. Jordan Erdeshek. Carter Cronky. Miles Leslie. Evan Horowitz. Russell Paul Peterson. Cam Kiter. Evan Jones. Finn Lindekugel. Joey Chandler. Ray Bowden. Matthias Juncker. Hannah Bradley. And L. Unflat.
Let's clap it up for the class of 2023. So in a few minutes, we will conclude the ceremony. All students and families should exit through gate C. C and B toward Providence Park sign and clock. On the 18th Street, students will come down from their seats and exit onto 18th from below. Families and graduates will meet on the 18th Street this way. Seniors, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Are you ready to turn your tassels? All right, on the count of 3, move your tassels from right to left. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present the class of 2023. Have a wonderful night. Congratulations.
Thank you for attending graduation today. Parents and guests, please meet your students outside of the stadium on 18th Street. Once again, meet your student outside of the stadium on 18th Street.